Wow, there's a racetrack I see. That's gonna be a whole lot of fun. Here's another map, but I can't even think about that. We're here with all these big machines. It's time to get some games under our belts, right? Wow. And see, whoop, 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 back up, back up. This is really important. See, we're here at the mini X Games. That's excavator games. That's really cool. So the minimum height to ride is 32 inches. So if you're 32 inches, but you're not quite 48 inches, you would have to ride on an adult's lap or something like that, because you're not quite big enough to reach everything. If you're 42 inches or taller, just like right here, you get to do it all by yourself. I think I'm good. Let's go do it. See, they've got these really cool construction ropes all along the side, make sure we wait in line properly. So let's go right down here to the end. I saw something really cool down here. Wow. I mean, we're walking by these huge machines. They're just right here for us. This is so exciting. But there's one already running right down here. Let's check it out. Guys, look at this giant. This is a Cat 302.7. That's so neat. Look, all of these things run on hydraulics too. All these different hoses connecting to these different hydraulic cylinders. There's a lot of electronics that go along with it too. Wow. So this game is actually a duck game. What this has a hook on the end of it, and we've got these duck decoys in here. You guys ever seen a duck decoy up close? Quack, quack. He's really cool, but we're gonna leave him in here, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get in that excavator and see if I can make this hook him, and I'll put him over in this other pond. All right, let's give it a whirl. Wow. I mean, these machines are really tall. Whew. So, what's the first thing you do when you get in any vehicle? You gotta buckle up for safety, right? They have these big, bright orange seat belts to make sure you're staying really safe. Now, I'm gonna lock this down, and it's time to see how we can do at this game. You guys ready? All right, cowboys and cowgirls, it's time for me to try my luck and see if I can catch one of these duck decoys. Ooh. Almost there. Almost there. Oh no. Come on, Mr. Duck. You know, some ducks just don't want to be caught. There it is. I got him. Whoa. And see, I can swing him all around. Now, parents, it's important to know, come look at me real quick. Now, we're on these big machines and they are very powerful, but they're controlled by electronics, so little cowboys and cowgirls can't get in any kind of trouble. If I were to swing this joystick way out, that's about as far as it can go right there. It's not gonna go any further where it could actually encounter another park attendant. Woo. Okay, well, I'm gonna drop this duck down in this other pond right here. Y'all ready? Woo. All right, Mr. Duck, you're free to go. You guys think I could do it one more time? Let's see what we can do. Whoop. Kind of tricky to catch these ducks. Come on, ducky. Can't hide from me forever. Up. This is a harder game than I thought it would be. Whoops. It gets a little bit confusing because there's so many different motions on this, and you're running with all the different hydraulics. I need to scoot it out some, scoot it in. Now, here we go. Oh, I got him. Woo-hoo-hoo. That's duck number 2 going into the other pond. All right, Mr. Duck, you ready to be released? Enjoy your freedom and your space in the new pond. Look at that. You guys think I could catch the last guy? One more? I think I'm starting to get the hang of this duck catching. Last duck, one more time. Let's see what we can do here. Whoop! Oh, come on. Oh, I pushed it the wrong way. I had him, and I let him go. Come on, Mr. Duck. Well, this is actually a really hard game. It's a lot of fun, but it's just like anything. You have to practice to get better. I've got him. Wow. All right. Now it's time for me to drop him safely down in his new pond. All right, get in there with your friends, Mr. Duck. There you go. Whoops. Almost. I can't figure out how to let him go. Some ducks don't want to be let go. There we go. All right, all clear. Let me get it ready for the next kiddo that wants to play. This was such a fun game to play. I've had a great time. All right, well now I'm gonna go ahead and get on to the next game. So I'm gonna load this up. I'm gonna unbuckle my safety belt. Boy, I love that. You guys see what color this seat belt is? That's my favorite color, orange. All right, well, what a really cool excavator game. But that was only one of them. There's a whole lot of them here. All right, cowboys and cowgirls, time for the next excavator game. This one, we're gonna try to pick up some of these really cool orange cones. So I'm gonna get up in it just like I got in the last one. And again, what do we do for safety? We gotta buckle in. Here's my orange, bright orange seat belt. Now I'm gonna lower this down. And let's see if we can catch some cones. I feel like I'm gonna be doing pretty good. Those ducks were a lot of fun to catch, right? Whew, I've got my eye on that far cone there. Whoops. Oh. I think if I just swing it back and forth enough, maybe we'll catch him. Yeah, there it is. Look at that. Picked it all the way up. That's really neat. And you can see these machines are really big and really strong. You can pick it up a really far way. That would be about as high as this will go. But my goal is to try and stack it, right? So I'm gonna try to put it on this other big cone. I've got it swinging a whole lot. Whoa. Well, whoops. There we go. Look at that. Whoops. Oh. Hold on. Now I got to figure out how exactly I'm going to take it off here. All right, let me see how I can get this cone off of here. Oh, look at that, I did it. Wow. Maybe if I could do one more, but I gotta figure out how to bring this boom in a little further because I'm gonna try to stack it on that closest orange cone right there. All right. Boy, there are so many different ways to move this device, and that's the tricky part of it. You have to figure out which way is best. Oh, I'm so close. I wish you guys would cheat for me and go out there and touch it. Whoops. Oh. 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 There it is. Woohoo. All right, now let me figure out how we can stack it on this closest cone here. Not up quite high enough. Boy, I've got it swinging really fast. Whoops. Gotta wait for just the right time. There it is, almost. Maybe if I lean it out. What do you guys think? Is this recoverable? No. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and set this cone back down. Some cones just aren't meant to be stacked. Boy, that was a whole lot of fun. Wow. All right, so I'm gonna undo my safety belt. Go ahead and see what else there is to do. I saw some really big blocks over here. Guys, check these out. Come here. Wow. See, this next machine has these. These are like Legos, building blocks. That's really cool. We can't quite stack them on each other because they have those big hooks on them. But it'd be cool to pick one up and swing it around a little bit. You guys want to do that? All right, let me get it started up for us. All right, cowboys and cowgirls, we're at the next event. And see, this is a regular huge excavator, but they've got this computer making sure that everything we do is really safe here at the park. That computer makes sure, come over, let's just keep talking about it. That computer makes sure that until you're buckled in and have the safety completely on and engaged, that this isn't going anywhere. But wow, we're about to pick up some of these really cool blocks. I see a lot of different colors. You guys see what color this is? That's a yellow block. And then right here, one of Cowboy Kaden's absolute favorite color in the world, blue. And then of course we've got a really pretty green one right here. All right, well, let me get up in there and see if we can pick these up. Woo! All right, safety belt. And now we're ready to go. I'm gonna try to pick up that green one. All right, let's pick up that green one. Let's see what we can do here. Woo. Oh, I almost had it. There it is. Woo! I picked up that block. All right. And see, now we picked it up, we can move it from side to side, kind of go all over with it. And it's really fun to experiment with these joysticks that control this, because it's not like a normal steering wheel or just buttons on a video game or something like that. And we're having fun with these, but these machines are used as real tools in the real world. When grown-ups are building something, they would use these to dig and move earth and all kinds of things. All right, I let go of my green Lego. Boy, this was really cool. Well, now that we talked about it, would you guys want to see what these machines can do digging real dirt? I know I do. I've never actually gotten to dig with one. Let's go do that for a minute. That's going to be so much fun. Because they couldn't call it Dig World unless you're actually allowed to dig, right? They've got some really cool dig pits where we can use excavators just like this to dig real holes. Come on, let's go. Wow, cowboys and cowgirls, I found another sign that's got a really interesting fact on it. Take a look right here. It says, "Where is the largest man-made excavation?" A mine southwest of Salt Lake City, Utah is the largest man-made excavation. It dips nearly 3/4 of a mile down and covers 1,900 acres. That's the equivalent of almost 19 Disneyland parks. That's huge. Do you guys know where Utah is? Utah's out west of us here in Texas. It's a beautiful place. Wow, 3/4 of a mile down. That's a really deep mine, and that's a cool picture of it, see? And it's cut in these like strides, because in order to get down to the bottom of it, they have to drive along these curvy tracks to get all the way down there. Boy, they've gone and dug a really deep hole, haven't they? Well, in keeping the spirit of that, let's go dig ourselves a deep hole right in this dig pit right here. All right, let's make sure. Yep, I'm still tall enough, thank goodness. Let's go. Wow. And I just love all these bright yellow chains that tell us where we need to stand at. All right, well, here we are at the dig pit. I'm about to get in this excavator and dig that sand and see what kind of holes we can make. All right, let me climb on up. Now, buckle in for safety because I'm gonna be moving some big dirt here. Now, let's just see what kind of holes we can make. Whoa! What? This is so much fun. Oh, let me see if I can swing it out. Whoop. Wow. It's kind of tricky to get the hang of this, but I want to grab a big old claw full of dirt over here. There we go. Now I got it figured out. Look at that, we scooped it up. Now I can swing it around. You guys ready for me to dump it? Woo! Wow, I'm getting some sand in my face over here. Let's see if I could scoop some right out here. Whoop. Man, these things move really fast. Wow, this is so much fun. I'm making a mess, aren't I? This is a whole lot of fun. See? This is exactly what this park is built for us to have a good time and get to play with this big equipment. I'm doing the best I can do trying to figure this out. Boy, I could stay out here moving dirt all day. It's a whole lot of fun. Let's see. Let me see if I can grab a whole nother big claw. Whoop. I'm gonna dump it from real high. Wow! Woo! Look at that big old claw. That is so cool. Ah! Like I said, it's really tricky to move these machines all around. There's so many different levers and ways you can move it. I mean, guys, come here real quick. Come over here. See, take a look. Just to move this around, you have to use these joysticks. This one turns us like this. Whoop, whoop. This one moves us up and down. But when I'm pushing forward or back, that lifts it up or down. But it's confusing because when I go left, it brings it in tight. And when I push it out, it goes out. So there's a lot of things to keep in mind when you're driving one of these big machines. And somebody who does this for a living has a really good skill set, because it's not just anybody that can pick up one of these and start working with it. I mean, it takes probably a long time to get used to it. And like everything, with practice, we get better at everything. Wow. I had a fantastic time today, and I hope you did too. Until next time I see you,